Ever since I moved to a new place, I have never really showed the entirety of the new place, the collection area, the collection room, this living room with all the prints behind me, because it's kind of still incomplete, and my collection room is actually, I'm not sure if it's quite a mess or a bit messy. It has turned out to be like a storage area for now, so I need to clean this up and then show you guys how it really looks like. I was kinda able to clean up a bit, rearrange a bit, got some stuff out. So this is how the collection room looks like. It has a bit difficult or challenging orientation because it's a triangle, not like a rectangle room. So it's very hard to arrange this stuff. Originally, I really had a hard time understanding where to put, or really imagining where to put the cabinets. So I still be able to remain the metal racks. That one's still here. The bigger one is already out. I couldn't fit it here anymore. There. And actually what you can easily observe is that there are this white cabinets. They're built in. And these are actually the very tricky ones, because actually I removed all the doors of it, made it to a cabinet where I can put the collection, because I really don't have enough space, and I don't want to waste this cabinet, like putting a cabinet in front of it. So that's why. And as you can see, I was able to put Carnage down here, there. So this is just like a quick overview of how the collection room looks like. And as always, I always use the Philips Hue to brighten the room or make it a more moodier look. So there you go. So let's get started. And first things first is this Star Wars area, which is kind of new in my collection. I'm kind of starting to love the prop replicas, especially these helmets. Look at those. This one, the Grogu baby from Sideshow. This is EFX, these two helmets, the Mando helmet and the Boba Fett. I do have some friendly looking Grogus right here. I got them from the Star Wars exhibition here in Singapore. And some old, I kind of forgot where they're from, maybe Gentle Giant, or I don't know, or Diamond Select, Clone Troopers, really beautiful. And then this one is actually, let me try to zoom in. This is actually a Samoylovart helmet. Really beautiful stuff, very affordable. I really love it. I love the weathering of that. And also this Saber Mac lightsabers, which is Ahsoka Tano lightsabers from Clone Wars, if I'm correct. I don't know what season, but these are very beautiful. And some tiny pieces right here, which I placed previously in my bedroom. The inside out. I really love these guys. They're very cute. They've been with me for quite some time. And I also got this bad boy right here, which is actually from Disney, I think Hong Kong. This is Jack the Pumpkin King. And in here is the Mary Jane and Peter Parker Mary Jane, which is a Sideshow maquette. Very beautiful stuff. So temporarily I place it there, but more or less this cabinet here will be more on that Star Wars prop replicas. Right now I have here Prime 1 Studios Geralt 1/3 scale. This piece is very beautiful. Look at that. Pretty amazing piece. This is Sauron. This is actually a 1/4 scale, and if you look at it, it's bigger than the 1/3 scale. Really amazing piece, very beautiful. So do check out my video on this. I really enjoyed taking photos of this piece. And again, this bad boys here is Galactus and the Sentinel maquettes from Sideshow Collectibles. One of my favorite pieces in my collection. The Iron Man Hulkbuster from XMen Studios. Very beautiful, amazing piece. And this bad boy here as well. The Queen Studios Iron Man Mark 7 half scale. pretty awesome piece. I really love this piece. I really didn't regret getting this. I know it's quite big, and it ended up that the box I'm using now has become a table for me for making videos. So that's awesome. Now onto this rack. Let's start off with Thanos, Spider-Man, Comic Cat. This is also 1/4 scale. He looks big for 1/4 scale. My Grail piece, or at least one of my Grail piece. That is the Doctor Doom on Throne. This is like an OG piece, and this is Silver Surfer. So this rack, as I mentioned, is actually the old rack, the metal rack. The other big one, I couldn't place it here anymore because there's no room. These pieces are quite cute. This is actually a gift from my niece. Very adorable. My nieces actually. Yeah, they're very cute. I kind of don't understand what they are, but they're very colorful, so I love placing them here. It gives life to these black racks there. So this is actually I think this is a Hot Toys, like a bobblehead Deadpool. Really love this. And this is also the exclusive part of the Silver Surfer sideshow. So down here are my X-Men lineup. And to start with is the Omega Red. This is a fan art, very beautiful piece. So at some point might be a bit controversial, but still I love this piece. I love the design. Not It has its flaws, but still I would say one of the best out there, Omega Reds. And in here, this is Gambit from Sideshow Collectibles. This is also 1/4 scale. One of the OGs. The same also for Rogue. The Rogue, I kind of removed those jackets because it's kind of flaking already. So if anyone knows where I can have it tailored or something, a new one, do let me know. That would be very helpful because I really love this pair. These two, I really love them. And this is my cable, Sideshow Collectibles. Beautiful stuff also. I just love this one. Let's move over here with the latest. Let's start with Captain Marvel. I have this piece for quite some time as well. I think almost the same time as the Red Sonja. Both are premium format. This lady right here is my favorite though. Look at her. Look at that body sculpt. Woo! And in this one is the Wonder Woman, also premium format. I would say she looks very gorgeous. One of the best from Sideshow in terms of head sculpt for a lady or a female character. And I would say definitely the best out there in terms of sexiness. This HMO Morrigan is just wow. Look at that. Look how detailed and hot that is. So sexy. Yeah, this is just beautiful piece. So gorgeous. And also 1/4 scale. All of them are 1/4 scale. And additionally, I placed some good stuff as well. These are the Sideshow apples. This is also Sideshow candles for the Court of the Dead. The apples are also Court of the Dead. And this one right here has some recent story. This is actually an exclusive part from the Sauron Prime 1 Studios. I'll explain later what this is, but yeah, this is gonna be something that I will cherish in a lifetime. Now down here we have Bane. This is more or less like a DC area. This is Bane and also Swamp Thing. One of my favorites are actually here. Bane and Swamp Thing pieces, very beautiful. This is actually a maquette. This is a premium format, but I think both are 1/4 scale. Additionally, here there is a exclusive part of Swamp Thing. This is Cranius. Really creepy piece, but he's really good sculpt there. He's beautifully sculpted. The paint job is really amazing. And additionally, I have here a bust for the alien, for my Prime 1 alien, a big chap. Really awesome piece. And here is my shell for Predator and Alien. This is actually the Prime 1 Studios Predator. He's a 1/4 scale, but since he's quite huge, so he actually pairs beautifully with the Alien big chap. This is actually a 1/3 scale Look at this bad boy, very beautiful. So I kind of didn't place the big door. I really do want to add that, but I'm really scared that it might be very heavy and would cause a bending of this shelf. So that's the main reason I didn't place it there. I was able to manage the clutter here and also place the carnage right here. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is his final, how do I say, place. Maybe because I really want to put him above, like eye level. So maybe I might move him and exchange with some other pieces. But at least I got him a home. And look at that. Look at the details of this carnage. I recently unboxed this and did a review. One of my favorite parts are actually this ones, where it looks like it's really flowing. It's like liquidy and shiny. Very beautiful highlights. Makes the symbiote pop up. As for lighting, let me try to explain a bit, because it didn't end up the way I originally planned, but I ended up liking it eventually, I guess. I'm still not contented though, just to be honest, because I really wanted to figure out the best way, and unfortunately right now I couldn't figure that out yet. But originally I do wanted to have like spotlights here mounted in here to light these bad boys in my right side. Because I really want to have like a very good lighting, like a top light or the main light, and then there is also like a backlight. I really wanted that. Unfortunately, the spotlights that I have, I think uses E14 if I'm correct. They're actually from IKEA. So the Philips Hue, the E14 doesn't bright that good. That means I don't even think it would reach the other side, and it ended up, it's been overpowered by these strips. So I kind of didn't like that. So it ended up, if you have some lighting from here, it's the color will just go to the other side, and the spotlight doesn't even like matter anymore. So I ended up removing that, scrapping that idea, placing the spotlights in the collection area for the art prints. And I kind of ended up again like loving the idea, the fact that there's some like fill lights going to the other side, giving this like not super bright or harsh lighting, just giving it a very nice mood. And one of which, like for example, I have different scenes in my Philips Hue because I'm using Philips Hue, like the Gotham. It's kind of dark, a bit purplish. There's also this Krypton where it's quite reddish also. And I guess my wife's favorite, Wakanda, kind of purplish. I also do love this. It has a very nice mood as well. So it ended up in here. It gives like a nice feel. So I kind of liked it as well. But again, I'm still looking for a better way to really properly light them. And we'll see. Maybe I'll figure that out in the future. This is my new mini art gallery. I'm not so sure if it's still called mini, but this is where I display most of my art prints. And this is more or less our living room. There's a lot of art prints already here, still controlled by my Philips Hue system, which I've always loved, where I can control all of this lighting, give it a very nice mood. I love that. But now I kind of have more, I would say, display areas. So one of which is actually this part. I really love this area here. This is where I put most of the ones that I really like. There's just above the TV, and then this corner here as well. There's also this one, which I was supposedly wanted to be the main wall, but I ended up having this area here like a main wall. Unfortunately, this is not finished though. This is still work in progress. There are still some parts here that I need to work with, but either way, I'm getting there. So let's get started and cover this area. Let's start with this area right here, wherein it's one of my favorites. This is the one above the TV, having the lights there as well. I hope you can see. This is how it's done. It's not quite perfect, but it works. And this is the Sideshow Gotham or Batman the Rogues Gallery. Really beautiful piece. I love this. Look at that. And this is one of my favorites recently. I have this. This is an original painting. This is actually by Jando Bailon. Really beautiful stuff. This is actually a museum glass, so that's why even though it's literally facing at the window, you still cannot see the reflection because of the museum glass. This is beautiful. Obi-Wan Kenobi original. This is painting. Very beautiful stuff. This is my Alex Ross, one of my favorite. Very beautiful. I really love that. And it's currently lighted by this. Also Philips Hue kind of worked. Really amazing stuff. My lighting right here. And then there is this area, which is awesome. I didn't thought it would look this so good because previously there's nothing here. And I made it like this. It looks awesome. The flowers are from my wife. So this is a bouquet I gave to her. Valentine's Day. This is a bouquet from the wedding. So they kinda is there. They're dried up very beautifully. And previously I didn't really want to put them there, but ended up putting there because damn, it looks good together with these art prints. And then these are also from Sideshows. All of these are actually from Sideshow. This one, really beautiful, the X-Men, and also the Avengers. Both are from Ian McDonald. This is from Richard Long. Very good stuff. And the ones below are actually, this is by Brian Rood and this is by Cliff Cramp. Awesome pieces. Damn, they look good. Look at that. The next ones right here are one of my OG pieces when I really like starting to collect art prints. This is also the wall where I'm kind of still trying to figure out how I will light them. Because as you can see, I'm not sure if it gets it or the camera gets the lighting properly. They're quite dark, to be honest. So because the light is not focused there, and these art prints, I really love them. They're really very good. This is by Gabriel Del Otto. This is Silver Surfer. And this is actually by Alex Ross. This is one of my first canvases. Really beautiful stuff. I cannot make that anymore or emphasize that more, but in actual, they look really good. And then right here, this is where there's currently no lighting. I didn't use this lighting though, because I think they're fluorescent. They're not LEDs, so I don't know how to change them yet, but that's why I didn't use them. And this art prints right here also from Sideshow. This is actually the Catwoman by Art Germ. Both are by Art Germ. I'm a fan. Look at that. I'm not sure if it focuses properly. Yeah, so this is where I put this beauties right there. There you go. You can see, and then this is actually also dried flower. I think baby's breath thing. They dried up pretty nicely. Really looks beautiful with all the art right here. So the next one right here is actually my work in progress. As you can see here, this is still not finished. So I am planning to have the same racks right here. The biggest problem for me right now is that this is actually very expensive. I do not know how to pronounce it, but this is an IKEA bookshelf stand. It's quite expensive. I think around 200 plus SGD. It's very solid, very well done. It's just that they're expensive. And also the lighting here. This is what I mentioned that I was supposed to use in the collection room. Ended up putting it here. I also place here some books, comic books, hardbounds, because I really love these books. These are my, let's say, comic book collection, or at least more or less like hardbound ones. And the art prints here are the Vampirella from Sideshow Collectibles. This is actually by Ben Oliver. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. That's so sexy. This is a recent one, which is from Art Germ, Wonder Woman. So I actually wanted to put them all together. Unfortunately, the Wonder Woman doesn't fit in the middle, so that's why I place her there. And this is the Wolverine by Adi Granov, and this is a I forgot who did this. I think this is a Mastrasso. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. But this is also from Sideshow Collectibles. Really awesome pieces. Very beautiful. Again, still a work in progress. I hope I can finish this so that I can give you updates on how this would look like. There you go. So that was the tour of the collection room and also my art print kind of gallery. It's kind of upgraded. Unfortunately, my collection statue area kind of shrunk, but the art print is like way bigger now. And I'm really excited to finish this area. I hope I can buy the new one for this, or maybe find something that is cheaper. I mean, secondhand. I do wish I could at least lower the cost. But either way, really excited to finish this. Anyway, I'll have another video for that once it's done. And also maybe figure out a way also to add more display cabinets in the collection room. That as well. So, and also additionally the spotlights, if I am able to figure that out. And also this area as well, if I can light it properly, and also this area, I can light it properly. That is also still work in progress. But for now, I'm really enjoying this area, especially at night while I'm watching TV, eating. I really love it, especially it's dim. Love that. And either way, if you have some suggestions on the lighting, also some suggestions on arranging, all that stuff, do let me know. Leave your comments down below. And as always, if you like the video, click the thumbs up and help me share with everyone. And also subscribe to my channel, The Nchanzplace, so you'll definitely help my channel grow. See you in the next video.